So many thanks for speaking to us. My first question would be that you have made a significant investment to enhance your manufacturing capacity. What the quantum is and to what scale your manufacturing capacity has grown up with this investment?
See, first of all, thank you for hosting us. The today's inauguration, what we did was three folds. One is the commercial production of our injection molding plant, which started. Second is the PCB plant, which we are doing, and the third is a AC manufacturing unit. So the injection molding unit is an investment of about 200 crores.
Okay.
The commercial production has started. This is all backward integration to ensure most of our plastic components are manufactured in-house to ensure quality as well as the flexibility of our manufacturing. Second is the PCB plant, the drive of government for Make in India and Made for India localization. Today the PCBs of air conditioners are imported. So we are setting up this PCB plant which will be going commercial from October 25 to ensure the localization drive is full scale. The next one is the AC plant which we are doing. The investment is about 700 crore, which will be commercial production from December 6. The reason why we are putting up that plant is currently we have a 1.5 million capacity. The way Indian market is growing in terms of the GDP, the younger customers coming in, and the summer, the way the temperatures is going up. So we see a shortage of our capacity in 2027. That's why these investments have been made. So currently in this Noida Industrial Park, we employ about 3,500 people. With the new facilities fully functional, we'll add another 3,500. So totally we will have about 7,000 people working in this Noida Industrial Park, which is our small humble contribution for the development of the zone, economic zone here.
So, as you mentioned that to match up the huge demand which is likely to come up in next 2 to 3 years, what is the overall capacity in terms of manufacturing capacity you will be able to achieve in, and then you understand that you will be able to cater to that demand?
See, currently we have 1.5 million in air conditioner manufacturing. So by addition of this 2.5 million, so totally we will have 4 million AC manufacturing capacity. And this is a fully integrated and one of the most sophisticated manufacturing, which will produce one of the most energy efficient air conditioner in an efficient way. With a lot of backward integration, in fact, we have the paint shop inside, copper extrusion, and as I said, the injection molding, the plastic components. So truly we believe that we will have one of the world-class AC manufacturing, unlike most of the brands who are dependent on ODM manufacturing, where the only differentiation is either the price or the brand. Whereas we truly believe that if India today has evolved itself, Indian consumer has evolved, that if you are able to give a product, adding the customers are willing to pay for that quality, no more that, I'll buy the cheapest. They would probably buy the most value-driven product. That's what we are aiming for as an organization.
Okay. Before moving into understand the AC segment, because we are talking in the summer season, just from a layman perspective, would like to understand, since you are focusing more on localization, more on getting made in India mission to a newer heights, will that also resemble in the fact that in coming years, the price of AC to the end user might be a bit more affordable to what it is as of now?
See, the cost of the product depends on the commodity pricing, copper, then the aluminum. So these are interdependent.
Okay.
What I would say is, the other way of saying is, the customer will get more and more the quality product, which will save much more electricity. See, like when you are using a AC during the summer season, you will use about 8 to 9 hours.
Absolutely.
So the energy consumption is pretty high. So if you see the older ACs, they were fixed speed air conditioners. Now the inverter AC has come, now much more energy efficient. So 3-star, 4-star, 5-star, next year we are looking at a higher EAR ratio. So I would say the customer will get a better AC, may not be upfront in terms of the cost. Lower, but over a period usage, I think definitely they will save a lot of money compared to the current ACs which are being sold.
Now talking about the AC segment, the last year was quite fruitful. almost every brand, they had a very good response in terms of sales, in terms of the customer buying pattern. This year, what is your understanding? What is the larger estimate that you see for this particular summer season, and how you are planning to match it up?
See, as you rightly said, last year was a year where most of the brands were not planned. You know, so we were also not planned to that kind of a demand. This year, definitely demand we have planned ourselves. Market definitely will be good. If I see the early indicators of January and February, we are growing at around 50% when we compare to last year. Already 50% growth as we have achieved. So we track not only by the primary sale which we do to the dealer, we also see the installations which we are doing to the end consumer. So there's a growth of 50%. Definitely the market will be good. The reasons are multiple. As I said, one is the economic growth which is happening. Second is the income tax government has given. Almost on an average 75,000 to 1 lakh rupee, the consumers will get extra money in their thing. Maybe currently temporary because of the stock market impact. These are temporary things. But I see demand from an economic perspective, definitely. And more the young consumers are coming. While you and me are getting older day by day, our consumers who are buying are becoming younger and younger. So this younger customer would definitely look for like that buy now and pay later. While the earlier consumer was save now and buy later. Now the new generation is okay, buy now, that the EMI affordability scheme. I think with all these things, the market demand will be good, and I'm pretty sure maybe when we talk in June or July, this year also we will see a huge shortage of air conditioners.
Any big any estimate in terms of demand that you currently?
This year we will see definitely the AC will be about 15 million, market with the condition, because the penetration when you see it is only 11%. So with the money available, with the temperature going up, I think this will be the product which is a must have in the house now. Probably earlier years, because the temperature, the weather was not so bad, this was the most, the last preferred product which is to get into the house. Now today probably people might postpone their changing of refrigerator or a washing machine, but they would prefer to have air conditioner in their house. There are two ways of consumption. One is, okay, ones who don't have AC. The ones who have AC, which are old one like fixed speed AC, they would want to change it for a new generation inverter ACs. So I think all the way, I think I see a huge demand for air conditioner coming up.
And there are also report of certain challenges. For example, the shortage of compressor, which is being reported. Do you think so? It is there, or the brand?
There's a slight shortage which will always be there, especially in the fixed speed air conditioner. But today the fixed speed market has come down. It's not even 15 to 20% of the overall thing. So I don't think so we will have. But the other impact which we are seeing is probably the way the dollar is fluctuating and the commodity prices are fluctuating. I think that's where the stress will come. Maybe most of the manufacturers would be forced to increase the cost from April. 2 to 3% increase is what we are seeing, because already the new buyings have started. So the dollar has already, what we worked probably was around 83, now it's around 85, 86. So I think that impact will be much more on the consumer.
The customers might need to pay a bit more.
3% will have to be the cost.
Okay. Lastly, in addition to AC, the other segments that you understand will pick it up, especially during the summer season?
Refrigerator, always. Both, again, in refrigerator, the people who have refrigerator will look for a bigger refrigerator, and the ones who don't have, probably they will look at the entry ones. Again, I'm not saying it is cheap, it is the value product which they'll see. So if, as a company, we see a huge demand, we're already seeing the refrigerator market has picked up.
In addition to this, do you understand that now the pattern like AI, usually all the brands, they are coming up with AI-driven technology and all those things, that is also driving the consumer buying pattern?
See, this is the most premium segment. The younger ones are looking at the AI-driven product. Like this summer season, we launched the AC, new AC, which is called as AI-enabled climate control AC. Like imagine you put a AC at your living room and press the AI button. For the next 7 days, this will read your habit. Like morning, you want a 22 degree. Afternoon, you want 24. During the evening time, if you're doing an exercise, you would want 18 degree. In the night, you want 23. So the way you behaved 7 days, automatically after 7 days, you press this AI control. It will replicate the same behavior pattern which you did for 7 days. So that's the AC which we're launching. Definitely see the AI is a future, and that's where we have incorporated all our product, be it refrigerator, washing machine, everywhere we have put a IoT enabled chips, which will ensure, and we see as a brand, since we operate on a 9 product category, so the consumer will be in an advantageous stage. If you're buying our product, through one app you can control all the devices wherever you are. So you can, let's say, imagine you're reaching home, you can switch on your AC in the living room. You're reaching home, you can switch on your geyser, water heater from there. And you want a washing machine to be switched on. So we can do it, everything. So by the time you reach your home, everything is controlled and everything is done.
Okay. Just a last question, because these are the reports which are there for the last like 3 or 4 months. The partnership with JSW, the investment that is planned. So can we expect some sort of concrete development in that direction? And also, if that takes shape, do we expect that you may expand your product lineups? Any comment on that?
This is a first question I will rather not comment. Okay. These are in the initial stages. So neither I would comment nor I would deny that. The second is definitely as an organization, you will see this year we are a $1 billion company. But going in the next 3 to 4 years, we plan to be a $2 billion company. So you will see a lot of innovative product coming out of the consumer research, and you will see a much aggressive Hire India in operation in India.
Many thanks for talking to us, and wish you all the very best.
Pleasure.
With camera person Dilip, this is Samir Dikshit for HT Now.